Everybody, it's Dark Strider, the YouTube assassin, and today I'm going to be playing some Dead Living Zombies, the DLC that had just come out earlier this week, last week. um, it actually is pretty decent. Um, Still not the greatest gameplay that they've come up with, but it was decent. Let's see. I'm going to play solo. And I've got to score, I've got to make these scores in order to advance, I believe. Now, one of the problems that I had with this game, and I'll tell you, a lot of people are going to give me flack for it. DLC to me should really expand upon the lore of the game. None of this DLC for Far Cry 5 has done that. If you played the entire game, the main campaign, and you got to the end of the game, you do realize that the ending, there were three endings.
Oh, hey, have I got a script for you? This thing is grade A pure
The
gold.
two at the
It's like
end
Return of the Living
really
Dead
were not
meets
good.
Bridges of Madison County, only better. Close your eyes and picture this. A top-secret military aircraft carrying top-secret cargo fucking explodes in midair after an engine malfunction. And the debris rains down over a secluded wheat farm in the middle of nowhere. What's this top-secret cargo, you ask? Dead soldiers that have been reanimated into zombie super soldiers. The echoing explosion wakes up the missus, and she's like, "Oh, honey, what was that? You need to go outside." "I'll check it out." But that's a bad idea, because our super soldier zombies are ready for war. Ah, there's zombies in my fucking field! This farmer is now the last line of defense to prevent a global zombie outbreak.
So now that we see
I'll take care of this shit.
what the premise of this is, like I was saying, it's just, I don't know, these DLCs really weren't
It's
that
the
good.
middle of Middle America.
These
Zombies on the doorstep.
DLCs,
Our farmer's got like mysterious
like I said,
containers to shoot up. Let's call them mutation stations.
I feel
It's a
like
foggy night, and
they should
clear
have
night. The
expanded
lens flares will look much better. Yeah, I love it. Your cinematic
on
signature
the
is gonna
whole
be
lore,
all over this.
and it didn't. Not at all. No expansion. I thought that Dead Living Zombies was actually going to be some sort of continuation to what went down at the end of the game. Totally was not. It's its own thing. It's, you know, just based on the guy who does the movies in this game, who was doing the Blood Dragon movie. It's basically like a work of his. It's a script. It's not even like actually happening right now. This is actually just, what do you call it? This isn't something actually going on. This is actually like a movie set. And it's not even the actual movie happening right now. This is you, or this is the guy pitching it. You're not even at the movie yet.
And these mutation stations would have glass capsules filled with zombie-making goo. I can just imagine our hero busting open that glass with some bullets. Ah! It's so fucking badass.
I really would have preferred that they would have done something like, you know, given us like some kind of closure to the end of the game. If you haven't played the end of the game, maybe I'll do a video where I'll show all three endings. But you know, all three endings were pretty messed up. The very first ending can be done in the beginning of the game. All you have to do is not arrest John C. when they go to arrest him. Just don't do anything. Don't touch him. Do absolutely nothing. And eventually, you end up just leaving. And then the events there that happen, that's the end of the game. Which, what really sucks about that is that earning this stupid trophy or whatever for doing the ending in Far Cry 5 to get this stupid gift that's not really a gift, the stupid prize, which is just dumb. You can't use that ending as the ending of the game, which I tried initially just to see if it would work, and of course it didn't. So you have to actually play through the game on Infamous mode just to get the actual ending, so you could get this prize or whatever from the thing there. And it's really it's not cool. It really isn't. Let me see. Volume is. Crazy loud. Huh. Alright, well, moving on. Yeah, it's really, I don't know why they even did that. They dropped the ball even on that. I feel like they had an opportunity to give you something really good. It's a crappy prize. And then not only is it a crappy prize, oh wow, I didn't even realize that the zombies just die when you pop open the thing. Not only is it a really crappy prize, but it's a really crappy achievement or trophy as well. It's just dumb. Like, I don't even know why they did it like that. They should have done it way better than that.
Our heroes at the flaming wreckage. What's that? It's a zombie with its skull opened, brain exposed, and it's leaking toxic goo.
That's gross.
You want me to explain what happens when our hero headshots him?
Nah, I'm good.
I just, especially like the way DLCs are for me, like I feel like they should have had a DLC and it explains what happens at the end of the actual game. If you played the game and you got to the end, the endings were not good. Well, I mean, they were good. They weren't great. They left me with like a lot of questions. And I thought that those questions were going to be answered in the DLC. And of course it wasn't. And it just left me with more questions. Like, the endings actually leave you on a cliffhanger. And you don't know what's going on. Could it be left open for a sequel? Like, you know, Far Cry 6 maybe being a direct sequel? Maybe. But they haven't actually done that with anything in this series. The only thing that they do that actually is connected is they have all of the Far Cries are connected basically by her.
There's a water tower. Our hero can get to the high ground. What's there? Nothing. It'll symbolize like climbing social ladders and the hollowness of the American dream.
This guy is just hilarious with the way he's
We're talking about a
this.
blockbuster, not some artistic little indie. We need serious firepower up there.
Can't snipe nothing from here. I wish I could. Yeah, I just really feel like they dropped the ball with a lot of what they did with this game. You know, the ending, they could have given us like an alternate ending that was kind of cool. They could have given us an alternate ending, or even something to explain what's actually been going on here. because they did nothing like that. I would have been cool with an explanation of you know, like what happened after the end events of Far Cry 5. And we don't get that. And the ending, the end results were very important, honestly. The way I felt. Like they, you know, the whole ending, it left me wondering what was happening, what happened to the deputy, what happened to the people he saved.
Coup is making dead dogs come back to life.
No. Audiences will not like the idea of dead dogs.
Did I say dead dogs? I mean like zombie wolves.
Yeah, this DLC definitely could have been better, honestly. I would have liked to see something that explained what happened at the very end of Far Cry 5 and John Seed's revenge. That's something I would have liked to see. Instead, we got this weird story mode thing. Do they chase after the... I thought they might all go chase after that meat. Which it kind of looks like they are. Somebody made it up here. Do I have actual grenades? No, I don't have actual grenades. Would be nice if I did. Guess they don't want to make this that easy. Just trying to do this with these zombies is really annoying. What's up, FaZe? Edward! Yeah, this was annoying, bro. Really not impressed with this DLC, honestly. I was just saying I would have loved to actually have seen a DLC that actually dealt with the ending of the main campaign, which I thought that this was going to be. What's going on, Gunshot?
Our hero gets to the shed and has to deal with more zombies.
We need a set piece here. It's not a shed, it's where they store gas.
Yeah, that is the kind of mainstreamness that this idea needs.
Yeah, this whole thing just aggravated me. This whole thing just, I don't know, it could have been so much better. Oh, so you die and you have to restart the whole thing. That's awesome. That's pretty incredible. Yeah, it's basically a score attack. This is actually like really annoying. Like I was saying before, if you're gonna have DLC, it should be based on the world that you've created. So they're doing all these things in these DLCs, and it's nothing to do with what
It's
went
the
on
middle of middle America.
with
Zombies on the doorstep.
the
Our
actual
farmers got, like,
campaign.
mysterious containers to shoot up. Let's call them mutation stations.
And that's actually annoying to me because I would love to see something like, you know, I don't want to ruin the end for anybody, but I would love to see something that happened with the end of the game. Like I was saying before, there's three different endings. The first one is in the very beginning. You just don't arrest John. And that's probably the best possible ending. The other two are really,
It's a foggy
really
night.
foul.
And,
Like they're
Make it a clear night.
bad endings. Not bad.
The lens
I
flares will
mean,
look much better.
Yeah,
it,
I love it. Your
things don't
cinematic
bother me
signature is
where
gonna
it's
be
like,
all over this.
you know, something that, you know, is sad or something like that. I don't mind stuff like that. What I do mind is when I'm playing a game and you give me an ending and there's no actual closure. To me, that's what makes an ending bad. I want to see closure to what happens. I don't care if my character dies. I don't care if my character lives happily ever after. What I want to see is what happens at the end. What happens when the character finishes the game, either lives or dies, but I want to see what happens to like this town. Did he save it? Did they all die? What ended up happening? You know, like I like to see things like that. I don't like to see, you know, like nonsense that's left unresolved. Like that kills me. And I was thinking that Dead Living Zombies was actually going to be one of those situations that show an ending and how it's resolved. Like what happens. That's what I thought this was going to be. Instead, it's just a movie pitch, which makes no sense.
Our hero gets to the shed and has to deal with more zombies.
We need a set piece here. It's not a shed, it's where they store gas.
Yeah, that is the kind of mainstreamness that this idea needs.
Yeah, that's annoying too. Like I can't believe that we're doing that again. That we're redoing, and tomorrow it's going to be something that's similar to what we did because we voted on whatever, and they're just redoing everything. That's all it is. I really feel like they dropped the ball on this game. Like they had so much room to do so much, especially with the DLCs, and they just didn't do it. They absolutely didn't do it. They left us hanging. They gave us, you know, these goofy things.
It's the middle of middle America. Zombies on the doorstep. Our farmers got like mysterious containers to shoot up. Let's call them mutation stations.
The other thing that blew my mind is
Make it a clear night.
the ending of
The lens flares will look
the
much
campaign.
I love it. Your cinematic signature
You're
is gonna
you're
be all
playing
over
that
this.
Lost
And
on
these
Mars.
mutation stations would have
Lost
glass
on Mars
capsules
is not
filled
even
with
possible
zombie-making goo.
with
I
the
can
way
just
that the game
imagine our
ends.
hero busting open that glass with some bullets. Ah! It's so fucking badass.
The only trophies that I need are like the online ones. And I don't really like playing online that much. Yeah, I know you could beat the game in less than 15 minutes, but that's the thing. It that's one of the things that got me mad. I did that, seeing if like I could get that achievement for beating the game on Infamous mode by doing that, and it couldn't be done. Why are these zombies so vicious? I know I'm on Infamous mode and campaign, but that has nothing to do with this. This shouldn't be on Infamous mode. And yet I'm having some serious problems here. Well, the 15-minute thing is basically like a nod to Far Cry 4, where they did the same thing. You just had to stand there for like 10 minutes and you could beat Far Cry 4 by like not doing anything. By just listening to what Pagan Min said. But this crap, man, this is just
gets to the shed
aggravating.
and has to deal with more zombies.
We need a set piece here. It's not a shed, it's where they store gas.
Yeah, that is the kind of mainstreamness that this idea needs.
That's awesome. Just blew myself up. Yeah, this thing is just like aggravating. I don't know. It could have been a much better DLC. It could have been a much better DLC. It could have been, you know, something else. It could have been that, you know, this was the result of what ended up happening at the end
of Middle America. Zombies on the doorstep. Our
Far
farmers got,
Cry
like,
5.
mysterious containers to shoot up. Let's call them mutation
This
stations.
could have been like some kind of side mission where you discovered, you know, that there were zombies or something.
Yeah, I love it. Your cinematic signature is going to be all over this.
That this is like the effects of the Bliss or something. Like its final form or something. Something cool.
And these mutation stations would have glass capsules filled with zombie-making goo. I can just imagine our hero busting open that glass with some bullets. Ah! It's so fucking badass.
Crazy thing about busting this open with some bullets, how does he know that that's what he's supposed to do? Nobody explained that to him. And how do these stupid zombies hit so hard? I just feel like this was so silly.
What's that? It's a zombie with its skull opened, brain exposed, and it's leaking toxic goo.
That's gross.
You want me to explain what happens when our hero headshots him?
Nah, I'm good.
How are they hitting me from there? Are you kidding me? There you go, now everybody drop. And they don't give you any sniper rifles or anything, so you can't hit anything from a distance. You got to get up close and
The
personal.
mysterious goo is making dead dogs come back to life.
No. Audiences will not like the idea of dead dogs.
Did I say dead dogs? I mean like zombie wolves.
What the heck? Why am I stuck? That was weird. Yeah, they won't like the idea of zombie dogs, but wolves are cool. These things are annoying as hell. It's even more annoying that you can't just freaking destroy these things quick.
You get a zombie! You get a zombie! You get a zombie! Everybody get zombies!
Are you saying that Oprah's a zombie? I get all those damn things? Yeah, I got them. Aren't you supposed to be dead? I didn't get all those damn things. Ray Ray's pumpkin farm is on fire! There we go, now those things are dead. Oh. I was just gonna shoot this freaking scarecrow. Oh man, come on. Where are all these guys even coming from? Run! Run, Strider, run!
Our
Oh,
hero
man.
gets to the shed and has to deal with more zombies.
We need a set piece here. It's not a shed, it's where they store gas.
Yeah, that is the kind
Crap.
of mainstreamness that this idea needs.
These things are surviving even explosions. You know, I never had this problem in Resident Evil.
I mean, it's not extraterrestrials.
Yeah, so I know you did similar stuff in that TV show, but imagine it was done better.
I won awards for that show.
And you lost a bunch.
Know what? I'm gonna pass. Your idea was pretty basic. I'm the one responsible for the pizzazz.
Come on!
Okay. So that was dumb. You finish a whole segment, and all it is a sales pitch. That's all this entire DLC is. Sales pitches. Okay, so now we go to the next one. I don't believe this thing. What? Is he gonna go through different genres and stuff? Burned bridges. Okay, let's see what this train wreck is like. I really feel this could have been like a million times better if they just did the right thing with it.
First off, huge fan of your award-winning character-driven war movies.
Thanks.
Yeah. How about making one that's so intense it'll give the audience
now he's just
PTSD?
stalking everyone.
Get ready for the best elevator pitch ever given in an elevator. Picture this. An elite spec ops team. They're fucking lighting up the undead on a dilapidated bridge. They're isolated, surrounded by water, but they give no fucks because they're the best. Yeah! We fucking rock! Eat shit, zombie scum! Killing zombies? Yeah, they can do that all day. With the right support, of course. But sometimes, support fucks up. Supporting. Oops. You guys dropped us on the wrong side! I'll send my guys ahead! We're gonna need ammo! What happens when the bullets run dry and mission annihilation turns into mission survivalization? Only way we're gonna live is by surviving!
A war where the enemy's already dead. It's half interesting.
Our hero has to get to the ammo drop.
Or else they die and become the enemy. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing this.
Imagine the 405 and the 101 fucked each other. This bridge would be the offspring.
So it's moving backwards.
I kind of feel like none of this is actually gameplay. I kind of feel like this is all like arcade levels.
Goes by the corpse of a squad mate. Next to him is a sweet-ass weapon.
You're focusing on the weapon and not the fallen comrade?
Oh, our hero knew this guy would be the first to go.
Get off my car. How did I fall off the car? How do I continue to fall off the car? Why is this car moving? And nobody could get me back here? That's weird. Okay. Now what are we doing? How do we proceed forward? Oh, this is malarkey. How are you killing me by touching my shoes?
Okay, so the hero's at the source of the zombie outbreak.
No humans around, right? No dialogue, just a zombie massacre.
Just a zombie massacre? There's these mutation stations, and goo, and mayhem!
Oh good, so I have to take out these things in every single little short story he's doing? Alright, how do I get under this thing? And there's another one over there. There's another one over there. These things move way too fast. Man, that crap. Oh, are you kidding me? You're annoying, zombie. Nobody likes you. Go away.
So, a gas truck leaked gas, and now it's a road of fire, baby!
But what does this mean to the hero?
The fire represents their anger issues. Instead of dealing with it, they're avoiding it.
Okay.
Well,
That's annoying.
okay, so then there's a flipped train. Wait a minute. It's a fucking flipped gas tanker! The explosion will make people shit themselves!
Oh, God. Without killing myself. Okay. Is it gonna explode? I see no way to climb this thing. Do I have a grenade? No, I just have that stupid meat. Are you? There you go.
Is there a way to show something about the main character?
We are! They know how to explode things.
Awesome, so the main character knows how to explode things.
The
Thank
hero's
you.
gotta find a way down. If you were to put the story beats on a graph, this would be the low point in the movie, and the bridge.
In my career.
You say something?
Nope.
Yeah, this is definitely a bunch of arcade maps. And that's what we're playing.
Now, the hero finds themselves with literally nowhere to go. Literally.
Maybe we can hear the hero's inner monologue. There's despair, loss.
Or they can just use a cool grappling hook!
I gotta admire this guy's his gumption for trying to pitch this meeting, but
And our hero sees a giant cage. What was in it?
Maybe the cage can remind the hero of their time as a prisoner of war.
Sure. And the zombies here represent, I don't know, the people they saw die.
Interesting.
can't go over either. Well, that sucks. Well, guys, you're all gonna have to leave me alone. There we go. You too. How could these things be so freaking fast? It's annoying. Yeah, you guys stay out there and die. Or not. I didn't even have to come in here. Let's go up top. Okay. Hallway sequences. I wonder if they're actually going to add all this zombie stuff to the arcade. Because I think people would be making all kinds of crazy zombie arcade maps if that was the case.
So the hero has to cut through a homeless hideout inside the bridge. Zombies are there having a freaking zombie feast.
What are you trying to say here about the homeless issue?
That homelessness is bad.
Really going out on a limb with that, huh?
Look, homelessness is a real important issue for me. I want everyone in the world to have a home and a shelf filled with Blu-rays of all the movies I make.
This guy is some kind of character, man. I mean, funny, but still, this would not be going on. He would not be doing these sales pitches. Unless these are sales pitches that he did before the events of Far Cry. Far Cry 5.
The main character gets to the ammo drop, and there's a new gun. One more character? How about a fucking zombie Sasquatch character? Boom! Plot twist.
What?
Bite your face, zombie.
Oh yeah, this is definitely an arcade map gone wrong. Pitch failed, so you had to do that whole thing over again. You can't start from that point. You died during your own pitch, come on. I died during a freaking, during a DLC that I got ripped off on because it's actually an arcade map that anybody who is good with the arcade editor could do. And they played the editor and built this level and the other, however many other ones, like 8 levels or something.
Our hero has to get to the ammo drop.
Or else they die and become the enemy.
And this is...
Hey, yeah, I'm seeing this.
I'm just blown away by what they've done. This should have.
And the 101 fucked each other. This bridge would be the offspring.
This should have
So it's
honestly
moving backwards.
been something to do with the end of Far Cry 5. Something that gives me some sort of closure with what happens at the end. And instead, we got this mess. We got this crazy, crazy DLC. And I'm telling you, all I'm seeing so far are actual tools from the arcade editor. That Sasquatch at the end of this level is from the arcade editor. I mean, were you trying to inspire people to make their own levels and stuff like that, like with the arcade editor? Because that's what this is. This is a commercial for it.
Mutation stations and goo and mayhem.
It's not so hard, Jason, as it is just annoying. These things move way too fast, and I could deal with that, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. But, the fact that I just feel like it's an arcade editor. It'd be nice if I aim too, right? Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of feeling ripped off by Ubisoft right now. And I'm kind of feeling like they dropped the ball on a lot of the things that they've done for this game.
So, a gas truck leaked gas, and now it's a road of fire, baby!
But what does this mean to the hero?
The fire represents their anger issues. Instead of dealing with it, they're avoiding it?
Okay.
Okay, so then there's a flipped train. Wait a minute! It's a fucking flipped gas tanker! The explosion will make people shit themselves!
I miss my alien gun.
Is there a way to show something about the main character?
We are! They know how to explode things.
I just
gotta find a way down.
I just really do feel like this is just an arcade editor. Like this is one big commercial
My career.
for the arcade editor. I feel like at the end, that's what I'm gonna see.
Literally nowhere to go. Literally.
Maybe we can hear the hero's inner monologue. There's despair, loss.
Or they can just use a cool grappling hook. And our hero sees a giant cage. What was in it?
Maybe the cage can remind the hero of their time as a prisoner of war.
Sure, and the zombies here represent, I don't know, the people they saw die.
Interesting.
In fact, I'm going to check the editor after I play this game. I'm pretty sure that these tools are going to be right in that game. Come on, guys, go away. There we go. Let me through. Who's behind me? That guy found his way all the way through here?
Okay, so the hero has to cut through a homeless hideout inside the bridge. Zombies are there, having a freaking zombie feast.
What are you trying to say here about the homeless issue?
That homelessness is bad.
Really going out on a limb with that, huh?
But look, homelessness is a real important issue for me. I want everyone in the world to have a home and a shelf filled with Blu-rays of all the movies I make.
There we go. Ah, I'm on fire. Ah. Okay, let's see if I can beat this Sasquatch this time. Which, again, is just absolutely
And then the main
dumb.
character gets to the ammo drop, and there's a new gun! One more character? How about a fucking zombie Sasquatch character? Boom! Plot twist! Ha! In your bite your face, zombie!
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What would this thing even be doing out here, like in the middle of a city? Why was it here? Are you kidding me?
So, the Sasquatch is fucking toast! That's cool, right?
It ends on a duel with a monster.
No! Our hero sees a way out.
Okay. And now what? What? It's gonna be a zombie, what, dragon? A giant zombie Donald Trump is gonna come after me.
All right.
Holy crap, this is actually taken from, what do you call it? That actual game, Zombie, that came out for like the Wii U. That's an exact scene. That's exactly what you did.
Explosion here, explosion there.
Wow, what's a little copyright infringement between companies, huh? Glad I found this little exploit spot. Are you kidding me? Where are the... We're not done with them yet? Come on. Yeah, trust me when I tell you guys, this is actually something that they got from Zombie. That's an exact scene. In fact, I might even play that game just to show it off, just to show that this is the same thing. What the hell? How are these things so fast and powerful? I wonder if they're done now. They look done. I thought they were done last time, though.
So, the hero sees a checkpoint. It's the end. Or is it?
What does our hero find at the end? Another soldier who sees our hero as just another zombie. Bam! Headshot! Roll credits.
I'm gonna pass. Seems heavy on the action and light on character development.
Speaking of development, huh? How about a development deal?
How about you leave now and I won't press charges?
So I'm just gonna keep going until I get a movie deal? Is that what's happening here? What's the next hot mess here? Okay. This looks like that warm bodies a love story thing. Oh, jeez. What is this mess now? So far, everything here, I guarantee you, is probably in the level editor for the arcade. And we could probably build our own zombie levels and everything. I know that Sasquatch is in the game, or in the arcade editor. So I kind of feel like we're playing a bunch of arcade levels.
Listen, I know you're the #1 chick flick director in Hollywood.
I think of them as sprawling romantic epics.
You need to branch out. I got an epic supernatural love story for you. Picture this. We rip off Romeo and Juliet and set it in a zombie-filled world.
Huh, that's halfway original.
Romeo's gang is turbo pissed and grabs him. They put him in a coffin. They're gonna bury him alive, not because he banged the enemy, but because he fell in love. Romeo's gonna die and turn into a limp dick zombie. The ultimate punishment. Juliet's like, fucketh that shit. I'm going to wasteth anyone who gets betwixt Romeo and my loins.
Are they serious?
So, Juliet has to fight her way through the graveyard.
Because Romeo was being buried alive by his own gang. I got it.
Yeah, the whole thing is gonna be set in this big, spooky-ass graveyard.
These supernatural love stories always seem so silly to me.
Yeah, it's no laughs here. Look, this thing has brain-thirsty zombies trying to eat Juliet.
These things were still swinging at the gate, and I had already moved. I gotta say, this is kind of original, like the challenge that it offers. Stay down there. Stay down there. These really are decent challenges, but I don't know. I just...
So, then, Juliet goes down to a crypt that connects to the sewers.
What does this have to do with Romeo and Juliet's story?
Oh, it is important. Yeah, it's their romantic hideaway. They do each other down there sometimes. You know, pokey pokey. So how's that for character building?
An oasis from the chaos above. I can see it.
Now listen, I might not be the most romantic person on the planet, but pretty sure you don't bring a girl into a sewer to do the no-no with. That's kind of nasty. What are these guys even eating? I don't even see that they're eating people. What are they munching on? And how lovely is that, that one of the stores is actually a, just chilling out there. Wait, I'm back down here in the sewer thing? Why would I go back down in the sewer thing? Are you serious? Come on, go down. These guys are almost like the angels in the game.
So, the graveyard's like a perfect place for my Hitchcock-style cameo. It'll be a statue.
That's an expensive cameo.
How can you put a price on art?
What in the hell? Jeez. Oh my God, he really does have a statue of himself in this thing. What kind of nonsense is that? Could you imagine seeing that? See a statue with all these like Greek-looking people, and there's just that one dude.
So when I see it in my mind, like we do all these little romantic moments all over the graveyard.
Do people think romance in a graveyard?
Fuck yeah, man! Come on, it's something in our reptile brains. See death, think about making life. How do you make life? Pa-pa! Bang it!
This guy's demented. This guy is really demented. Jesus. And those two zombies are still... You know what? Can't even kill them. What kind of nonsense is this? That's cheesy. I would have loved to have blown them up. That would have been awesome.
We'd have these big zombies, behemoths. They'd throw pots and have jacked up arms. Basically my agent.
What the hell? All right, that's all I could handle of this. This is just absolutely retarded. Not what I was expecting out of this DLC. I was expecting a lot more. I was expecting something better. I was expecting it to be something that dealt with the end of the main campaign. And instead we got this mess, which is basically a ton of level editor games from the arcade. And they put it in a DLC. Now, I paid for the season pass, and I'm telling you right now, if I would have got this and actually paid for it, I would be livid right now. I'd be writing to Ubisoft telling them they owe me some money, because this is ridiculous. I'm really not impressed with any of the DLCs that they had. The Mars DLC was fun. The Hours of Darkness DLC was okay. And this DLC is just, it's trash. Absolute trash. And this is the one that I was waiting for. This is the one that I wanted most. So, I'm going to leave it on that note. Again, I'm very disappointed with Ubisoft. I'm disappointed with the direction that they went with the campaign. I'm not happy about the Infamous prize that you get for completing the Infamous difficulty. I'm completely shocked and dismayed at Ubisoft. I can't believe, and now seeing this, it has me really, really concerned about Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So we'll see what happens, though. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this time with me. Please like and subscribe. It helps my channel out a lot. And just keep an eye out for other videos that I have going on. Hopefully I find something a lot better to cover than this DLC. Anyway, thank you for watching.